اسامح بيبي قاعد نتفرجوا فينا نكون معاكم مستر سيريوس واي سي بون تعشيت ومودي مريقله ممشي توا تعشيت عاطف فيك كنت صايم عندي نهار ترخيت اكثر but hey نرجع let's play the death mark عرفت الجماعه اللي بداو يتفرجوا بارتيهم يبزوا اليوم what the fuck جيت تفرجوا جو دو حتى تعشيت مرحبا بكم في الشان سو اخر مره خيتوني قعدنا في كيفاش ماري تحكي لي على evil spirits لقد spirits born from grudge have an insatiable hatred for the living. This persistent hatred is not sated by simply killing the living. Rather, they drag their victims to the depths of despair before their death. This is what they desire. The mark is an effective method. Spirits who wish قاعد نخمم في حاجة. ما نحن طيحنا واحد بركة تو نزلوا spirits الآخرين. That was the easiest one. Spirits who wish to terrorize the living. وش me demande est-ce que يشغلوا لي بيرسوناج هذوك يعاونوا فيا أنا ولا يجيو دي بيرسوناج جدد ولا I'm really interested in this. The more I hear, the less I understand. It appears something within each city can easily create such spirits. Yeah, هذاك كيفاش خممت أنا بيدي فما حاجة قاعد تكنترولي فيهم ولا تمانيفستي فيهم ولا تزيد قوي فيهم أكثر. I don't know. Though I could not say what it is. So for me to escape my mark, I need to find the spirit that gave it to me and take care of it then. Yes, it is logical to believe the mark will disappear with the spirit. That is the only way to escape death and regain your memories. I only have a few hours left. It will soon be dark. I'll just go on. I'm sure that you are all tired. Please rest. You are free to use any room. Thank you so much, seriously. If you hadn't been there, I probably would have been killed by Hanaiko. But when I think about you still having your mark, it's hard to be happy. And I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed. Good night. You did great work today. You're much more competent than all the other adults I know. Stop. One of the stereotypes that I don't like حتى تعرف مش كايديا même pas كبرسوناج même pas ك execution though it only makes sense for adults to help children. True, but it will be challenging from now on. My schoolwork has suffered due to my memory loss. I need to study hard to catch up. قد عندك يا أخي مليون. You do your best too. Well then, good night. اشتغلوا في الدار. I think I'm heading off myself. With that mess of trouble taken care of, I'm sure I'll crash right away. Heading off البيت الأخرى. Okay. Oh, right here, have this. فرد تحسني. He pulls a small paper item from his beat-up coat and hands it to me. Looks like a newspaper article. It's about that boy who died. Oh, intéressant. Before he was adopted, he lived with his mother. She understood her son. She understood her son, unlike his hard-headed adopted father. She'd put makeup on him in front of a mirror. She very much doted on him. After all that hell at a young age, then dying that was probably his only good memory. Probably, yeah. Mashta's smile is sad. He looks sad, Kullu. Well, it is up to you. Well, it's up to you how you interpret it. Do whatever you want. See ya. Don't wanna be. Lord Cyrusky, there's something I must tell only you about those who lost their marks. They must leave in the morning. Shit. Those who escape their fate should return to their daily lives. That is the will of Lady Saya. So I'll be the only one left behind. I feel like a student repeating a grade. Yeah, height. Lord Cyrusky, by any chance, are you uneasy about being the sole occupant of this mansion? Kind of am. Is that so? Mary stares blankingly at me. I could just be extrapolating it, but it seems like she's thinking about something. Now then, Lord Cyrus, but you're here. Nah, that's the difference. It would be for the best that you take your rest as well. Please find me when you are ready. Farewell. New info was added in Mashita's collection of articles. Okay. خلينا نسوي guardian. And exit. It's nearly dawn. I better get some rest. Use talk to continue to the next chapter. Well then, talk.
何かご用でしょうか。
Yep. Rest. يمي كعبت الفورمول دو بوليتيس. خاطر ياسومي هي بنويرة وياسومي نسان. وياسومي نساي مسان. قالت لي بتو. خلطة بعضها. Well damn. Chapter 1 هنايكو and هذا واحد. قد شو شافيت خصام. بنعرف. I don't know. كان نعرف تقولك. باش نرجع بتضيف في مجدم. Another night greets me. It's been 3 days since the investigation. What? Another one glimmer of hope for me. Time idles by as death draws ever closer to claim me. What? The mark that brings death. The one way to escape is to feed the spirit that gave it to me. But I have no clue where the spirit is right now. Maybe things would be different if that specialist Saya Kujo was alive. A knock breaks my train of thought. Okay. How long are you planning on sleeping? You're pretty relaxed for a guy who could die soon. عنده حق. The ex-detective Satoru Mashita. The other mark bearers left the mansion, but he stayed behind. Mary was the cause. I guess she asked him to help as he was leaving. She went against Saya Kujo's wishes by doing that, but it seems it was for my sake. But I don't know about Mashita. Yet even if he was asked to stay, he has no reason to agree. What's that look? جات لعنا البارتنير نتاعو قبل كي كان ديتكتيف. كانت العصيحة مزمرة بصراحة. Not happy I stayed مش مزمرة معنا ياسو فكتب لي طلعتها. Not happy I stayed behind. I prefer more. No, I'm grateful. Cut that out, it's creepy. Flatter me all you want, but I won't forget you drove without a license. Fucking... He's got a bad mouth as usual. Listen. You're lucky enough اللي أنا قاعد نلعب في ديجو أخرين باراليل مش مركز معاك باش. And you're lucky enough اللي أنت in game ماكش إيريال كعبد دونك خاطر ما نهضمش عبالي كي منك برشا. نستحملهم من شوية. His true intentions aside, I have to say I'm honestly grateful for his help. My amnesia could hit without warning, so I can't go out whenever I want. He's been going around gathering information in my place. Okay, c'est ça le personnage معناه اللي وجه لي البقية نتاعو. Okay. I saw some people from the force. Still no ruckus over H Elementary. But wait a second. That guard went missing. His company should be notified. That company is exactly the issue. It's run by Yakuza thugs who have their eyes on the labor department. Oh. Okay, fair mafia. They don't want the police involved. Plus, in a shitty company like that, people up and walk out all the time. Yamashita, that was his name. Everyone thinks he up and split. I hear that's why they're having a hard time finding a replacement. If you didn't know the school was haunted, it'd just be another abandoned building. The government wouldn't need to rush to find a new guard. Yeah, the man lived alone, so a missing person report won't be filed soon. Oh my god, Dali heck. I really feel bad for him. It was nice. The school most likely won't come under suspicion until then. That's it for my report. He covered a lot of ground in a short time. Ex-detectives are handy. Did you bring up the mark or spirits when you were asking around? Do you think I'm an idiot? Yeah. They'd be calling the loony bin. Even if the kids or I did bring them up, who'd honestly believe us? Why waste my breath? Exasperated, he shrugs. Searching the mansion was on you, so did you find anything? I came up blank as well, though I've only gone through half so far, and some of the rooms were locked. Stuck without a warrant. Like you'd wait for something like that. I swallow the words before they come out. Oh yeah, Mary's asking for you. You should get going. Sure? Okay. سبيطار مرة ده سبيطار ده ها سبيطار ولا شارع It's a Japanese horror folklore story so اما سبيطار ابوندوني ولا جامع ولا graveyard ولا old شو تعظم الكل غلطهم الكل ولا old اسمها temple etc. So yeah بس كمان هيك a shrine I've been waiting for you okay Mary is sitting primly on the couch the same as always It appears as you are having a difficult time with your investigation I do wish I could be of more use to you I know you can't sense mark bearers can you sense spirits too If they were to come onto the grounds, I believe I could, yes. That doesn't sound particularly useful. Do you have any other abilities or powers? Indeed. You can view the vague shape of a course of a person's fate. Of the course of... Huh. Like predicting the future. Pas vraiment, I have a reason I joked. This... is basically الباز على حاجة تبدأ في الدي ان دي زي كيف سي quasiment c'est pas une religion mais c'est quasiment I wouldn't say class كما نقولوا ماج ولا guerrier ولا I wouldn't say class اما فماش دي ديو في الانفير اللي حطوا انا فما دي ديفينيتي معناها فما دي فيغور اللي كازيمون خلطوا للنيفو هذاك مش واحد ولا جوج واحد منهم اسمه ذا ترافلر ذا ترافلر هو اللي تكنيكمون بالجاستس اليونيفرسال جاستس وبالاكيليبريوم باش هذاك بالدستين تاع العباد يخطوا يفولفيليو الدستين نتاعهم بصح بالبيع ولا بخاي يخطوا الدستين نتاعهم واللي عنده العباد اللي باش يخدموا تحته اما العباد اللي they toy with destiny ولا عندهم علاقه كبيره بالدستين ولا حاجه ساعات يركروتيو سو ينجم يركروتيك ولا يبعث شكون يركروتيك and give you kind of the ability مش ترى الفيوتور نتاع العباد اما you can't تنجم ليترالمون تراه كي الخطوط كي لي فيلي كيما لي فيلامون كيما في اليابان مثلا عنده فصل الخط الاحمر من يربط زوج عباد هذاك معناها مربوطين بعضهم في الدستين نتاعهم كيف سي بريسك سا معناها هذا خط خارج منه وانت والكولور من الخط هذاك اتس كايند اوف ان اورا وانت والكولور هذيك معناها الدستين نتاعو اسكو باهيه خايبه اسكو مربوط بالحاجه هذيك معناها اسكو هي فول ان لاف ولا هي ويل كيل ذات بيرسون ولا انت والكولور وانت والنيفو نتاعك بيان سور بريف سو اي كايند اندرستاند ذس Oh no, nothing quite so extreme. It is more akin of fortune telling. Yeah, kind of. It may or may not come to pass. لا في الكلام تاعي أنا it may or may not come to pass. أما البوينت متاع إنك تكون عندك بوفار هذيك سكو إنك you help push إنها it passes. I get it. That's why what you predicted earlier didn't actually happen. Did Mary tell you something? Yeah. What did she predict? The truth you're seeking can be found here on some such. Like a fool I fell for it so convinced. I'm such an idiot. Maybe it is. اشترها البلاصة مسكرة. New characters. A loud knock sounds at the door. Okay. شو الكليشيه اللي مازالوا في برشا الكليشيه ده. This time امرأة جورناليست just a normal salaryman. A loud knock sounds at the door. A visitor in the dead of night. ممكن just واحد بيرسوناج بركة ده. دونك نقول المرأة جورناليست. ديجا has talent. I open the door and a visitor strides in. Oh, okay. It's a shady-looking young man in a uniform delinquents these days tends to wear. That's not a delinquent's uniform. That's a jacket. That's a jeans kind of. جاكيت مريول. What the fuck? مش خاطر عنده البلوطة. دي حتى من شعره عامل الواحدة. Not a delinquent. اسمه بالكار مثلا. He smirks at me, clearly feeling superior. I mean, yeah, kind of. عنده سيكاتريس بالي الجو لاين متاعه. This place could Joe mention? I got business with some side chick. Okay, I don't really like him that much, but no way or her, huh? He narrows his eyes, staring suspiciously. I am sorry. Actually, nah, I will take responsibility. She's out. I am sorry. Nah, you will have a lot of questions. I don't like that. She's out. Damn, that's right. That right? You guys know her though? Yeah? Would you hear me out? Introductions introduction في بس ما تستعلون تاع دخل الدار introductions أو you never know تلاقي يجي تعلون حاجة introductions are quickly done. His name is Sho Nagashima. طلعت مش بكا ليه ناغاشيما مش سمعناه قبل ولا لا وي كاش يخو ليه ولا I'm really sorry باش شوف جبت نشوف قبل fuck and as we'd guessed he's got a mark في لحظة متر he rolls up his right sleeve okay so في يده an occult freak friend said something like it gives you amnesia for real yeah that's right I can't even remember my real name can't you're kinda too calm for that for all that oh I've been through some shit bet you're pulling a fast one on me that grates but that reaction's normal but if he's not going to believe the rumors then he had no reason to come why is he here then rumors are just that amnesia or dying because of some mark that's comic book craziness every word of it is true Nani was that a girl's voice Saya here there's a saying the truth is stranger than fiction Saad are two sides of the same coin. Mary begins explaining. I'm sure she figured it would be the fastest way to convince him. C'est vrai. Gotta say. You got some damn speakers set up somewhere, don't you? I don't take kindly to threats. He peers closely at Mary. Nani? Such a mechanism does not exist, Lord Cho. Nani? He yelps pathetically, his eyes wide and suddenly falls flat on his ass. It seems that despite appearances, this punk is terrified of ghosts and monsters. Who wouldn't be? They exist and then his tough act is likely a cover. Let him cover up for it, whatever. After that, pour l'instant, مش خايب البرسوناج. He's acting normal, just ممكن un peu rural كلامه كهو. He meekly pays full attention to Mary as she speaks. He listens quietly, his face pale as she tells him about the mark and spirits. By the time she finishes explaining, his face is devoid of color. Kulur. Now, Lord Sho, have you not already experienced the beginnings of memory loss? Yeah. I don't think he's used to Mary yet. His face is rather stiff. Kahabit, it's a doll. My memory has always been crap, so I thought I was imagining things. But then it started getting so bad that it was just ridiculous. I got this occult friend, yeah? Told him about my scar, the mark, and he scared the shit out of me. Showed me an article that said it was all that scar's thing's fault. So now I'm here. So we'll hit scar attack. That's the next question. Well, you mentioned seeing an article by Saya Kujo in a magazine too. It's all cause of some monster. The hell, this is crazy. Why did this have to happen to me? Not believing it is normal, but if you don't, you'll die. If you don't want to kick a bucket, figure out how you got the mark. Exactement. Even if your memory has gone bad, you should at least remember that. I'm not that far gone, thanks. I'm positive I got it in the forest by H Castle. Oh, a forest by the castle. Je suppose le castle est le traditionnel japonais, hein? Japon en jeu. Forest though. فما برشا انواع نتاع دي مونستر نجم يطلعوا في forest. Like yokai, spirits, evil spirits. I mean, spirits. I wouldn't say evil, مش كلهم evil. I mean, it does have a rumor about this place being cursed, so we should probably ask him some more about it. Forest? The huge forest was in the city. Wait, just pour l'instant nous ما نعرفش اسكو قاعدين ياخذوا في حاجات من الفولكلور japonais, من urban legends japonaises, which is something I love. وإلا قاعدين ياخذوا في les concepts plus ou moins تاع كيفاش يتصنعوا الأغلبية تاع الستوريز ذوكم الكريبي باسز kind of urban legends. كريبي باسز هم الurban legends تاع الانترنت والurban legends هذوكم كيفاش تعملوا ويصنعوا بهم كعبتهم وحدهم اللي يعملوا جو Just not بيهم like their own spirits or monsters or that would be interesting إذا كان pulled big day. أما باقي فما كل فاست اللي مش نحس بروحي I have some informations already about it. ما عنديش كلي prior knowledge. So I don't know. I like both. Heck. Wait, doesn't everyone know that? Even kids do. But I've lost my memory. Maybe that's why I don't know about it. The place's city is garbage dump. A bunch of nasty rumors about it. There's illegal industrial waste dumping there like all the time. It's not just objects either, bodies. They say a black car once dumped a young woman's body there. هذه اللي سمعت على المرأة الحبلة. A new mother strangled her kid. Yep, ظهر لي ذيك هي. Sorry, ظهر عيد القوي. Sorry. أما يب ظهر لي ذيك هي. A new mother strangled her kid there because she couldn't take care of it. Wait, أحكي أخرى ذي. There's tons more rumors like that, whether or not any of them are true. I heard some of those too. Like the lost kid who was eaten by a dog and then they only found his torso. That's fucked up. That a murderer hides out there and kills anyone who gets near. The two of them happily exchange stories. Apparently, while he hates ghosts, he's more than fine with this kind of stuff. Oh well. I've hit up the edge of the forest a few times but never walked in. No one with half a grain goes there. Well, a brain or a grain? What? نقرا فيها grain. الجين تاع الجوز لصقت في البيت. What should I ask next? It's cursed. Shoe stiffens like a board. I hate that supernatural crap. Just talking about it freaks me out. What a wimp. Rumors exist for a reason. That place is a famous suicide spot. Yeah. That's the only reference I'm gonna make. 50 people died there. Wow, died there a year, so they say. And that's just what they find. Once there was a mass suicide. Well, that's a mess. A mass suicide. Oh, from Bashar, because that's fair share of grisly history. سي نورمال انه نجدوا على حاجه كيما كيف الجو خاطر بالرسمي فما مشاكل كبيره تاع جستيسيت في الجابون على الاخر زاده like thousands تاع عباد كل عام. That's a lot. عندهم دي بروبليم تاع الديبرسيون. عندهم دي تيرم يعبروا بيهم على واحد كي ني با ساتيسفي في حياته من الخدمه ولا واحد اللي is not performing well ولا is not achieving something well. It weighs on them على الاخر سورتو في السوسيتي اللي تمشي باللي برانسيب اللي يمشوا بها هما صار. سوجي كبير على الاخر مش راح نحكي فيه توا ما. Shoe's eyes are wide. He looks like he swallowed a bug. تكلمني اسم الميم ذاك. What should I ask next? Why were you there? I was obviously on my bike, man. Place is totally empty at night, so it's perfect for driving around. Riding around free as a bird helps me clear my mind. Before you ask, yes, I have my license and no illegal mods. Huh, is that so? We don't need another person flaunting the law. One is enough. I smile. Who would have thought this kid would be beyond the straight and narrow? That day I was clearing my head when my bike broke down. I stopped to check it out. Then suddenly I've got this scar. سي نورمال ابارامون ليسبري عندهم حكايه تاع الكتريسيتي الكترونيك الميكانيك شيء هذاك خاطر قرينو خاطر كيما فاست مش خاطر كيما فاست اللامب لايت وقت اللي هد المونستر. Yeah, I doubt we'll get any more out of Shu. No info on the spirit. Then we haven't forgotten anything. No keeping secrets now. Quit strong arming me. Hold your horses. I'm thinking. He's complaining, but I can see he really is combing through his memories. There was something. It wasn't a ghost or nothing, but I did spot something weird. Over by the side of the road. I saw this huge man. Oh, it's a man. A giant? It wasn't just some tree shadow. Honestly, I'm not really sure. The place was pretty dark and I only saw it for a second. The bagman or something? It sounds pretty iffy. If that info really reliable, is that info really reliable? May I interject? In truth, there are a number of supernatural rumors set there. One happens to corroborate Lord Show's story. The rumor of Shimio. Shimi. صراحة لحظة خلينا نصفي حسن الباب. زي مش مبخر برشا في الليل. هم ذبينا في الشباك. شي. شوط عليه بقى. مش قد يجي يتقلق فيا. مازال ماهوش مخر برشا في ال. Like wait. No, صافا 10 غرمة تاع الليل. صافا. في الشارع. مازال مش مخر برشا ما باقي. طارت صب واحد الكل. The rumor of Shimio. It sounds like Mary had an idea. لازم تليستين لكلهم ماري تقعد خي فرد مرة معناها نمشي لهم. Could you tell us more about it? Of course, Lord Sairsky. I shall tell you the story of Shimio, the man of the forest. Chapter 3. Chapter 2, شبيني يعني. Okay, cool. Not really. Hey, have you heard that rumor? That one about the weird giant man? He's covered in black splotches. So people call him Shimio, the spotted man of the forest. ممكن شي معناها spots. I've heard he asks everyone he meets a question. عايزين نركز هنا. Do you like bees? Sorry, خد درجة فيها شو. A college student who heard the rumor decided to go to the forest to see, and a man covered in splotches really did appear. Do you like bees? The student laughed. Yeah, sure, I like them. And then, have some bees, bitch! I guess that's what he did. Let's raise some then. Okay, that's... سي بون ليماجيناسيون تاعي خدمت وحدها. نخبها ولا نقبو؟ It's a drill عرفتها. What the fuck? Oh, and he's a giant زاد. Okay, ضمي bon spirits whatever the size تلاقوا من العبيد normal. Then kills them using the... Oh, that might be none other than the figure you saw, Lord Show. However, I have no proof. Then we'll have to gather evidence. Let's get ourselves to the forest. Investigation requires legwork. There is no hesitation in Meshta. After facing Hanaiko, he knows full well that what spirits are capable of. Is this his training and experience as a police detective? Or is he just helping me? Hey now, you're a rock star. You serious? Going there in the middle of the night? You guys have totally lost it. You're coming too. What, me? So an elementary school kid and a high schooler were tougher than you? You're that much of a wimp. What'd you say? I ain't no scared cat. Hey old man, take me with you instead of him. If that huge guy really is some monster, I'd pound him to dust. He's easily manipulated. Sorry, لقيت notification نستنى فيها. Preciso planta. لحظة. What? sorry على البوزل اللي عملها انت. It's قاعد نشوف لي حكاية. Okay. He's easy to manipulate. Okay, so you settled on this destination. Please head to the forest by H Castle once you are ready. Your first goal is to identify the spirit that bestows the mark. Okay. دي زولي على الفاز اللي عملته. New info was added to the spirit file. The forest and Shimio. Shimi. بقيت اسم الحلقة. بتبيع عشان نساوي ديما بقول لك New chapter item changes. All items obtained within a chapter are removed at the end. If a character brings an item, it will be added to at the start. Huh? New chapter soul power. It will return to 1000. Oh fuck you. Oh fuck you. Oh fuck you. Don't do this. ترى. Yep, 1000. خلينا نشوف ليه خاطر. Wait, where's Ha? Ninja forced his grave quit. But he treasures his friends. His tough act is a cover for how he's terrified of the supernatural. He came to Kujo Mansion for help. He تبدل his expression. What? يتبدل his expression يا اخي ولا انا غلط؟ كان نورمال يا فوالا دخلت بعض. Alright, let's go. Forest. نصورش طلعت كبيرة شوية المابة ذي نصور. Mashita sits in the passenger seat and makes no attempt at conversation. The first time he was in the car, I found I was cautious of his every movement, but now I feel strangely relaxed around him. I guess humans aren't actually scared of others, just the parts of other people that they don't know. Exactement. It's fascinating stuff. What are you grinning at? It's pretty creepy. Oh, sorry. Though I admit I don't really understand him. He's self-righteous to a fault, yet he stayed behind in this dimension for me. وإلا قاعد يحقق عليك ولا you never know. I told you my reason earlier, I won't say it again. I haven't said a word. May as well have. It's written all over your face. People who are here's really sharp, but people who are adept at obscuring their intentions would be good at reading other people's minds. C'est vrai. Micro expressions, body language, etc. And I kinda do that sometimes, a lot of times, every time. If I could just add one, if I could just add one thing, it's probably wise to have someone along who doesn't have the mark. You tend to lose your cool when you're being targeted. Then nothing will ever get solved. I see. That makes a certain amount of sense. C'est vrai. When I remember the final moments at H Elementary, my hands started to sweat. There's no proof that I'll be able to remain calm during the next crisis. I'm definitely grateful for your help, but if you encounter a spirit again, we need someone to overcome that crisis. So that's his reason for coming along. Wait, you did this before? I guess that's just the kind of people detectives are. Yeah, sauf que le fait d'y اخترتك المرة اللي فاتت هو اللي قتلني. Huh? We love searching for things, sniffing around every nook and cranny to uncover that which is hidden. That's that's our one skill. Mashta's dry laugh fills the car. Okay. We arrive at the forest by H Castle. I stop the car near where Sho says he saw the man, and we enter the forest. All the guideposts on the path are faded, their paint peeling off. It looks hardly traversed, just as Sho and Mashita said. I have a very bad joke كنت نعملها بايخة على الآخر بطل. Anyway كمل البقية الإبيزود الجاي أنا هكا ولا هكا دونك On se retrouve pour le très bientôt sur le display Death Mark. D'ici là, portez-vous bien avec moi. Regarde ciao.
What's that noise? What's that sound? It's coming for your blood and it's not gonna back down. What's that sound? What's that noise? What kind of normal person ever does that voice? What's that rattling the handle of the door? It's shambling forward, getting back up off the floor. What's that rumbling? What's that smell? Either scared or need to be prepared, I just can't tell. Evil thieves on residents like what's that noise? What's that sound? Evil thieves on residents like to make it through a night like this. Look what they did with the villainous. I evil thieves on residents like us.